if it was the best product, the cheapest product, Palfinger would not be existing. So the best.
I can't think of an instance where the best product is the cheapest product. I would like to start today with tech.
Yep.
Tell me what it means, tell me what it is, and eventually you're going to tell me what it means for me, because I'm selfish like that. I want to know what it means for me.
Yep.
Yes?
Fair enough. I mean, tech, as the term says, is technology.
Okay.
So it is the highest sophisticated precision tool. And of course, when it comes to the aspect of safety, the tech crane is by far the safest product that we have, because it has all these sensors on there.
Yeah.
It is, in a lot of cases, rather big crane.
Yes.
So the PK250 behind us is the smallest out of the range.
Okay.
And yeah, this is what you do, and it's really something where it touches hard when you work on a tech crane, because it opens all the opportunity.
Okay. So if I get this right, so the tech is about combining the safety and combining the operations of the crane, so to make the crane work better
at highest possible level, so you can do complex operations very safely.
What actual changes have been made mechanically to the crane?
Most of the tech cranes are endless lures,
okay,
which is very important for some of the applications.
Yes.
Then we do have the P profile, which is like the Palfinger shape profile.
Yes.
And that is a certain, it is weight optimized, so without losing of performance.
Tell us about costs. How does this affect costs? Because obviously all of this costs money, all of this engineering, and it costs money. So does it cause an increase in price?
Let's start with safety. So there is, first of all, you have regulation.
Yeah.
And you have to, of course, match with all the requirements. I mean, that's a matter of fact.
Yes.
Then you have the job.
Yes.
And the job does not at all, there's no reference from the job to the application in most of the cases.
Yes.
So we as producers, we need to make the job safe.
Okay.
And we as Palfinger, there's no compromises. So what it costs, this is what we put in there, because this is also something that we need to deliver to you as a promise that the products we're doing are safe.
Makes complete sense.
So that's the second step. And then the third step, and that's really where the funniest part starts. Is there an idea on a feature that we could add that would make your life easier?
Yes.
So you can increase your performance. And if you can increase your performance more than the initial costs of the feature, because then it pays off for you. If the feature, no matter how good it is, would cost you more than you gain,
yes,
you will not buy it.
So you're saying maybe with the tech you could add a new feature to a crane that in time saves us money, so we could be more efficient. So while we pay more for the crane, we'd be able to do our job better and possibly be able to do more jobs in the same day and have more applications for the same crane.
Correct.
Okay.
Because in the end, you know, if it comes, and cost is very relevant, but if it was the best product, the cheapest product, Palfinger would not be existing. So the best product is.
I can't think of an instance where the best product is the cheapest product.
But you know what I mean? I mean, the best product is the one product that is engineered to fit the application of the customer in the best possible manner.
Okay.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Okay. Lastly, tell me about this new designation of cranes.
Yeah. We come up with new features on the new tech cranes that will be launched the upcoming years.
Okay.
Paltronic 180 LX6 control valve. And so we decided that we need to make a difference also that is recognizable in the market.
Yes.
So one is the design. Okay. And the other one is the designation, which is a bit shorter. Let's call it a bit more state of the art, because these days you try to decomplicate things sometimes.
Yes.
And that's the pure background.
Okay, so the cranes have now been classified in a different way based on the new features.
Based on the new features, and once you see it, you know, because the valve and the Paltronic is something that is on the inside.
Yes.
So you can't see it from the outside. So we had to give like a different.
Oh, I understand.
Like
completely.
To highlight it this product has new abilities.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, Stefan, as always, you've answered my questions. I couldn't stump you.
Thanks.
You're a man who knows his product.